Okay, it's a windy day. It's day one of our fixing of the boat. The guys are here, they just arrived. We're getting to know them. There's going to be a little documentary made. It's going to video mark the story. The vase, save. Okay guys, thank you very much. Ek wil net gou daai ek's besig om my kontrak die evaluation van gous uit te print. Ek hier daarna kyk. Andersins ek dink ek wag vir 'n vriend wat miskien later vandag opkom. So as ons onder kan begin en opbeweeg dink ek. Want dan is ons tesame binne om te kyk of hy nie in die brand staan nie.
Ons sê van onder af.
Ek dink so onder af is goed.
Plaas gekom?
Hy kom nou, ek het met Gert gepraat, hy het hom gesandblast. Hy sê binne die volgende uur gaan die plaat. Die eerste plaat, want jy kon net een gister gedoen het.
Sandblast gekry.
Ja, maar
waar sandblast jy dit?
Daar op
Saldanha.
Ja.
O ja.
Hy is op die slip, hy was besig om hy een boot te doen daarso.
Alright.
So hy het gesê gaan die een vanoggend oor die uur so aflaai. As sandblast gou die ander 3 dan sal hulle vanmiddag aflaai. Die eerste het ons al klaar. Ja, hier is die fitnesser report. Ek dink jy moet net weer kyk. Ek weet nie wat hulle van praat en jy sal meer weet wat hulle sê in die ding. Maar kyk net wat jy sien. By iets wat ons net seker maak. This is day 2. The Williams brothers, Louis over there. Where's Louis? Louis arrived. Ek maak my video. And they got 4 welders on board today. We're going to weld 4 guys at the same time, which is going to set this boat on fire. So we have a bit of a problem. So we're going to try and keep the boat cool in the inside because the paint's going to want to catch fire, the woodwork's going to catch fire, and hopefully the guys will do slow welds, little bits at a time on each plate so we don't get it too hot. So here we go, we have to see what happens. That's what they did yesterday. Nice one guys, this is plot. This is the metal that they sandblasted. I've got Gert coming over and he's helping me to spray the other one here. He's going to sandblast here, we couldn't get it done in Saldanha. So yeah, this is what the guys have been up to yesterday. They have started welding on big 5mm plates, and it's hardcore steel. This it's a bit over-engineered, but rather over than under-engineered. It's going to look like a patchwork kilt, but well, it is what it is. It's going to work. That's the most important, because we are going to cover it eventually with a plastic coating, which Gert he's a specialist in, so that'll be in the next part of the whole journey. But for now, we are rescuing it. I mean, if you can see, there's pitting everywhere. It was pretty much touch and go if we were actually going to get this to work. I mean, the guy said, you know, it's a 50-50 chance. I'd quote up to 200,000 Rand to do this job. That meant wherever each one of these plates were to be put on, it had to be cut out, welded from both sides, but that was not affordable. It was not in the budget. There was no budget, so this is actually kind of a secondary option. It's called doubling. You double up the metal. It covers exactly the same space, it just doesn't cut out everything. The Samsa guys don't like this at all. It's not according to their regulations, but because Gert is an amazing man, I must say. I've never met anybody so gracious. He's actually going to spray this whole thing for me for free. It's 30,000 Rand. He knows the predicament I'm in. Either the boat is scrap or we do it this way. Because if you put these plates on, it probably won't last that long. There's a lot more corrosion areas, and you know, it's already been very jeopardized, this whole hull, by having not had these alloy anodes on for a year or 2. Partly my fault, mostly my fault, but yeah, that's the past. We're moving forward. Over here at the back, we've got this was quite amusing. There's actually something still living inside here. Let's really get this little fucker out. Come here. So yeah, this will have to be replaced, the front section of that. I think the rudder itself needs greasing, and I don't know if it's still working, we'll have to check. Yeah, you can see here where it says 4.3 mil, 4.7, 4.7. It started at 6.3, you know, that's good. Some places are a little bit less. Poor boat's going to need some redoing. But it's a project which, you know, I love this boat to death. Well, that's maybe not the right word. This thing almost sank, or could have sunk on me. But there's a long journey ahead for this adventure, and you know, I have no money. I've already had to borrow I still need 20,000 rand to get off the skid. I'm not going to get off here. I owe them 15,000 rand for the 10 days they're going to be here. So I'm still, if I had crowdfunding, I'd try and get the money in. But at the moment, it's all balls to the wall, just trying to make this up. It's been 5 days from when we pulled it out, and it came down this river here. And it was hemorrhaging on overheating. It got here, came in. I promise you, when we pulled it up, I wish I had it on film that day. I put my finger in the hole there and the water came streaming out of the hole. Then we poked around and we just saw holes everywhere. It's a miracle that this thing actually didn't sink. That is a real miracle. So there's a reason why it didn't sink, and we got this far. The whole job is going to cost me 70,000 rand, which is actually not bad considering the 200,000 plus that would have been required for them to do it the other way. So yeah, here's the old mat, 42-foot steel hull gaff rig, old battleship, and I mean, here, this is kind of cringe material, but that's the inside of the boat there. Yeah. Some parts here, I don't know what that says, doesn't look good. But all in all, the guys that are here, the Williams brothers, are Boilermakers, professional people. They have built many boats, and they do this all day. I'm very lucky to get these guys and to get 4. The deal is that every day it's sitting on the slipway. It's costing me 1,500. I'm having to pay them 30,000 for 5 days. Now the deal is they must do it in 5 days. If they do it less days, they get $1,000 more. If they do it longer than 5 days, they pay me $1,500, because that's what it's costing me to be here. And they say they can do it in 5 days. So we've got 4 guys on the ball. And yeah, you probably won't be able to hear me soon because they are kicking into first, second, third gear. Yeah, so we will see more later. We're going to have Mkhart arrive, Mkhart Brewer. He's got Clean Ships Marine. He's the man that knows all about this and how to do the plastic coating over the outside. I'm not sure what exactly it's called, polyurethane, epoxy thing. But yeah, he's my guardian angel on this journey so far. He's advised me on everything I need to know about everything. And he's actually stepped in and saved my ass. Because once I got that plastic on, it can't corrode really as much, if anything. It's got another 3 mil layer on top of whatever they've done. So some, sir, they don't like it. They're going to prove that this boat will sink. I don't think it's going to sink. Not again. Well, it hasn't yet, but you know, it will not sink ever. It's going to go around the world. Watch this space.